Hello and welcome to Firefighting in Canada this week. It's Friday, November 25th, 2016. Today's edition is brought to you by WaterAxe. We move water. I'm Tamar Atik, and here are the top stories. Firefighters in Kitchener, Ontario are calling the city's stance on firefighter insurance coverage despicable. First responders in Winnipeg are seeing a spike in fentanyl overdoses, while a firefighter-paramedic was recently treated after suspected accidental exposure. And Ed Brouwer encourages volunteer departments to practice their evolutions. The Ontario Professional Firefighters Association is objecting to claims by the City of Kitchener that it lacks the ability to pay for coverage of firefighter illnesses such as cancer and PTSD. The city says an increase in presumptive legislation claims has caused its current assessed liability to rise to $15 million, while it has just $1.3 million in its fund that covers workplace safety and insurance board claims. PFF President Rob Hindman told the Kitchener Post it is troubling that municipalities want firefighters to protect communities, but then refuse to be held accountable when they get sick. Mayor Barry Verbanovic says he has always been supportive of a mechanism to better address the well-being of first responders, but the union's claim that the city is shirking its responsibilities is invalid. What has recently been an issue in Vancouver is moving east across the country. Manitoba is now also experiencing a surge of opioid overdoses, and firefighter-paramedics are first on the scene. Alex Forrest, president of the United Firefighters of Winnipeg, says the situation is dangerous.
I can tell you that this is a fentanyl crisis. A year ago, we would go to 1 or 2 overdoses within a year per every truck. Now we're seeing upwards of 5 to 8 overdoses in a night. It seems that for some reason, Vancouver and Winnipeg are the epicenter for this type of drug. And I don't know if we're the gateway for this drug or what, but I believe this is going to go right across Canada, because I've never seen a drug crisis like this in my 29 years of being a firefighter in the city of Winnipeg.
Forrest says the city is also dealing with carfentanil.
Carfentanil, the size of 3 grains of salt, is enough to kill you.
He describes one firefighter-paramedic's experience which led to paramedics administering Narcan to reverse the effects of possible fentanyl exposure.
It was at a crack house, and he went into the house, but what happened was he could almost tell almost immediately that he had ingested something. He doesn't know how, whether it was in the air, but by the time he got into the fire truck, he could feel the effects of the opiate. And he knew he was going down. So what happened, as soon as he got back to the fire hall, he was given Narcan. This is a danger that we've never had before. It's so easy for a first responder to accidentally ingest or to come in contact with this agent.
Federal Health Minister Jane Philpott met with the Manitoba Health Minister Kelvin Gertsen last week and is gathering information to help develop a national approach to the fentanyl and carfentanil problem. Ed Brouwer writes in the November issue of Firefighting in Canada that it is imperative for volunteer departments to train officers and senior firefighters to be incident commanders. Brouwer says in cases in which the chief or deputy is unable to respond to a call, firefighters need to know the incident commander role.
The volunteer fire departments are well aware of the fact that we don't know who's going to arrive on scene. That's why we can't really set up a staging officer or a rehab officer. We have to train the whole group to be that, because we don't know who's going to show up. The more people we can have prepared to be an incident commander, the safer we'll be and the more effective we'll be on the fire ground.
That's our show for now from Annex Business Media's Niche TV newsroom. Thank you to our sponsor, WaterAxe. On behalf of all of us here at Niche TV, thanks for watching.